2020 has been a crazy year, to say the least. I think we all know this. From the beginning of the year, I think we all had huge plans for our creativity as filmmakers. And then this huge world-changing disease came in and basically has upended the film industry and specifically how we as filmmakers create content right now. But with there only being 3 weeks left in 2020, I wanted to set my sights ahead to 2021 because it's right around the corner, and I think we always do these things like New Year's resolutions, and I think it would be really interesting if we did this for filmmaking specifically. Where are we as filmmakers going to be at the end of 2021? This is a really good question I think we need to ask ourselves. Where do you want to see yourself next year, by the end of next year? Do you want to have directed your first feature film or got your first short film off the ground or a whole host of short films or start a YouTube channel or learn a new piece of technology or an editing software? There are so many different directions your life can go, especially when it comes to creativity. And when you have a whole year specifically ahead of you, I think it's always really good to set a specific goal in mind. It might be learning that new piece of software or making that new film. But I think the worst way to not achieve those goals is to not set yourself up for success by just saying, well, I'll think about it when I get to that year. That's usually not a good way to do it. You really want to set specific goals ahead of time so that when the year starts, you have a whole new set of goals that you have to achieve by a specific set of time, or just knowing that by the end of the year, you have to have all these goals achieved. So for when I started 2021, I wanted to make the biggest feature film I could possibly make at the time. And then COVID came in and completely changed everything. But I still stayed with the ethos and said, well, okay, well, I'm going to make a big style feature film in my apartment. That's all I can do right now. So I modified my goal, but I still tried to achieve it. And what was awesome is that at the end of the year, I was one of the few people I think that had a feature film completed because I went into the mindset that I was going to make a feature film this year, no matter what. And even when all that stuff had happened, I still had the mindset of I'm going to make a feature film. So I think with 2021, I think it would be awesome if all of us went in the comments section and commented on one thing, one specific New Year's Eve resolution for filmmaking. It might be write a first script. It could be make your first short film. It could be make 10 short films. It could be make a feature film. Whatever that is, go in the comments below and let's hold each other accountable. I think it would be awesome if we all kind of talked about each other's projects, we commented about them, and then maybe at the middle point of the year and the end point of next year, we will find out what everyone's doing. We'll kind of hold everyone accountable and say, like, well, did you end up doing that short film? Did you end up doing that feature film? Did you write that script? I think it would be awesome if we all put just one project or one idea or one thing that we wanted to learn. And if we all do that, I think it would be really cool to see where this community lands itself in a year from now. I just want to say so much to you guys that this year has been extremely tough. It's been a hard year for myself included and for everyone, I think, out there. But I'm really thankful for what you guys have done for me. I went from a kid who really had no following, and I still don't have the following that many of these giant successful YouTube channels have. But I'm really, really thankful for the support and the love that so many of you have given to this YouTube channel. I think I'm here for all of 2021. I want to make more bold, more interesting, more exciting content for 2021, and I'm just so excited. And my goal is to make the 12 features project over the course of 2021 to 2022. I think that's going to be really exciting, and I hope that it excites you too. I hope that I make content that excites you. So please, in the comments below, tell me what one project you want to do or what one skill you want to learn next year, and let's hold each other accountable. Before you go, I have a feature film called Cheap Theater that I made. You might have heard of it. You might not have. Basically, it's a feature film I shot alone during the pandemic in my apartment, and I released it for free on YouTube. You can check it out right here. I would really enjoy if you gave me your thoughts on it, and we can maybe have a little discussion about the film. So thank you so much, and please subscribe if you have the chance, and have a good one.